Welcome to World News by Halandzovskyi. If you value clear, balanced, and practical reporting on global travel and policy changes, subscribe, leave a comment, and share your experience. Today, we break down a significant update for international travelers. The United States is tightening how it reviews visa applications, particularly with respect to social media and digital footprints. The US government has announced that consular officials will increase checks on visa applicants' online presence, including social media profiles, digital communications, and other publicly available content. The aim, authorities say, is to assess potential risks more thoroughly before granting entry. Under the updated approach, applicants may be required to provide usernames, handles, and links to social media accounts covering several years of activity. Visa officers will review this digital material to identify potential security flags, associations, or behaviors that could raise concerns. Consular officials may also pay attention to online interactions that suggest plans contrary to the purpose stated on the visa application. Traditionally, visa interviews and paper forms focused on personal details, travel history, finances, and intent. Now, digital tracing is becoming part of the official toolkit, mirroring practices already used at U.S. border checkpoints, where travelers' phones may be inspected. Government spokespeople argue that in a world where social media informs large parts of our public identity, it makes sense to include this layer in risk assessments. They maintain that these checks are not meant to punish harmless expression, but to protect national security and public safety. However, the expansion of digital vetting raises immediate questions about privacy, fairness, and transparency. Many travelers express concern that their private or innocuous online content could be misread or misinterpreted, leading to visa denial without clear justification. The implications for international travelers are significant. First, the change may increase the time it takes to process visa applications. Digital reviews add complexity, and cases requiring extensive online vetting could face delays or additional review. Travelers should plan well in advance, knowing that routine applications might no longer be routine. Second, there's a growing concern about privacy boundaries. Governments now asking for years of online activity effectively merge public and private spheres. Legal experts warn that broad digital checks can create ambiguity about what is permissible to share or withhold, especially for people whose social accounts include personal, political, or creative content. Third, the policy shift may affect different groups in different ways. Students, tourists, business travelers, all rely on predictable visa procedures. For some, the expanded scrutiny may feel intrusive or disproportionate, especially where social media behavior is benign or culturally nuanced. Civil liberties advocates argue that without clear guidelines, such vetting could lead to arbitrary decisions, disproportionately affecting certain communities or viewpoints. They emphasize that travel should not become contingent on digital behavior unrelated to actual security concerns. From a geopolitical perspective, the move also signals a broader trend. Countries, including US allies, are increasingly using digital footprints as part of immigration and security strategy. This reflects both technological capability and rising focus on digital identities. For travelers planning to visit the United States, the key takeaways are practical. Prepare digital information early, including current usernames and connected accounts. Review your online content to ensure it reflects the travel purpose and avoids ambiguity. Allow extra time for visa processing, especially if your profile includes complex or extensive social media history. Ultimately, while the United States frames this step as a security enhancement, the new policy highlights the uneasy intersection of travel, privacy, and digital life, a dynamic many global travelers will now have to navigate. Thank you for watching this update on World News by Halandzovskyi. If you found this breakdown useful, please subscribe, leave a comment, and share your thoughts or travel experiences. Independent reporting helps us all understand how global policy changes affect everyday life. Stay informed and safe travels.